says going live, and that red line is going across there. Live. Oh, it says I'm live. Good. That means I'm not dead. Okay. I'm going to try this again here. I'll try this again. So if you're watching on the replay, I tried this like a few hours ago and it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. Well, it was and breaking up according to the watchers, to my viewers. So now, Aaron. There's Aaron Morrison and there's Kim Veasley. You guys will have to let me know. I tried this earlier. Hi, Clint and Grinnin' Ferret. And Grinnin' Ferret. That's a ferret that's grinning. And I tried this earlier and everybody was being buffered and it was breaking up. And so I'm trying it again now. See, and so then at that time I said, well, I'm going to restart my computer and then come back on again. But just at that time, then there came my son and his wife and two little girls, which are my granddaughters. And so they just now left. Okay, good. It's good on your end. Hi, Tammy Wolf. Denise DeMayo. So glad to see all of you. Thank you for coming. I'm here because I want to. I told about my my reminder cards. These are my reminder cards that reminds me of things that I have that I can use. Oh, and there's Eugenia from Oregon, Middle Oregon. Yes, Kim Veasley. Clint is in. Let me see, Indiana, I think. Yes, and Aaron is in Florida, and Tammy is somewhere else, and Crafty J. Newton, hi. So okay, let me tell you what I did. This is what I did. What these cards are I've got written on these cards just things that I have in my craft room that I just haven't touched in a blue million years. And so to give me inspiration and whatnot, I wrote all these things down. I've got written in here. I've got some things that are some journals I haven't worked on and product that I haven't used. And I don't want to be buying new stuff and starting new things. So I put these things on these cards. And so I have them right there. These are cards like the first one I pulled 2 days ago was unicorn. So I pulled unicorn. So I colored a unicorn. Then I pulled the next day was paper doll. So I made a paper doll. And now this one I pulled is alcohol ink. Thank you, Papa.
You're welcome.
You kind man. Now I'm a whole quart of something to drink. Give you smooch?
Yes, ma'am.
You're interrupting very important things.
Sorry about that.
Oh, okay. Love you, darling.
I'm going to go watch videos.
Okay, you go watch videos. And so...
Dogs have had treats.
Oh, and there's Candy. Candy, how are you feeling in northern New Jersey? Candy just had surgery, some pretty serious surgery. And then there's Cozy Dozy Duds. Illinois. Yep, Illinois is where Clint is. I knew he was up there somewhere in an I-state. Dexter, Missouri is where Tammy Wolf is. Oh, and there's Carmen. Oh, how wonderful. Decatur, Illinois, Lizzie. Yes, Decatur, Illinois is where Clint is. Patricia Stubbs is in Arizona. See, some of them I remember. All right. Okay, so yes, so this is what I wanted to do. And I pulled alcohol ink. Now, I used to use alcohol ink, but it has been forever ago that I used alcohol ink. So I don't have a clue as what to do with it. And that is weird, isn't it? And so I have this tub, and in this tub, it's got quite a bit of alcohol inks. And so it's got some other stuff in there too. But then I remembered when I pulled these out, I remembered that I used to use the alcohol ink with these dauber things. Well, here a while back, I let go of my daubers because I said, well, I don't use these. Why keep them? I don't use them because I forgot that I used them with my alcohol ink. Completely forgot. And Arlene is cooking, so she's just going to listen. I'm doing okay. My stomach is very swollen. I'm still having the drain, makes it uncomfortable. Oh, goodness sakes. Yes, Candy had some pretty serious. Um, it was Monday afternoon, right? That you had your surgery, Candy? Oh, my goodness, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Yes. And so, well, I hope in the long run it really helps you because you've been suffering long enough. So I have a lot of alcohol inks now that I noticed this. And so, but I didn't realize that when I got rid of I don't know if I gave them away or if I sold them I might have sold them when I used to do auctions. I don't know, but I sure have got a lot of alcohol inks. I got a bunch. I got about twice this many right here. And I don't remember what we're supposed to do with them. So, um, so that's why I figured, well, I'll try a couple of different things. And so I walked around with my little tote here and I got a few things. And so here I've got some glossy photo cards, it says. So I don't know. Does that work? Does glossy photo cards work? We'll see. We're gonna see. And I'm just gonna play with these because I don't know what to do with these. It's been so long and my memory has gone kaplooey. Then I have some smaller photo glossy paper. And I got some other things. And oh my goodness sakes. Today I have to say too that Lottie Faith, hello. It is so good to see you. Rockford in Illinois is Cozy Dozy Duds. The other day, well, when I did my paper doll. Now, if you all hear me say, "Oh, I don't have this or I don't have that," that's not telling you to send me stuff. I am not telling you to send me stuff. But in the mail today, I got from Amazon a package, and I said, I didn't order anything of that. I don't remember, but then my memory's going back. So I opened it up, and there's a gift receipt from Renee Suzanne Cole. And thank you so much. She sent me black ink. So now, and look at this one's archival ink. It's a permanent waterproof jet black. So thank you so much, Renee, for these inks. I'm telling you, you are amazing. You didn't have to do that, but I'm glad that you did. Thank you. And then, so since I don't have, and Lottie Faith, she's a Florida girl. Lottie Faith, and I could probably throw a rock over to her house. Well, I'd have to have a pretty good. Ooh, I really don't like the feeling of cotton balls. I just don't like it. And then there was another thing that I remember. Oh, here it is. This stuff. Alcohol blending solution. So this is the card I pulled. So I have to make myself do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play with this. And I'm going to try a couple things. Martha Townsend. There she is, Martha. Martha, thanks for coming. Melissa Horsley, hello. My goodness, that is awesome, you guys. You guys are awesome, awesome like a little blossom. So now I got to turn my chair so I can kind of see. I can see the screen too, so I don't ignore you guys. Now I wonder why some of this is different. Alcohol ink Adirondack, but they're Ranger and they're both Tim Holtz. But I think they're the same. They probably just come out of a different vat. I don't know. So since I don't know what I'm doing, since I don't have a clue of what I'm doing, that means I can do whatever I want. So, oh, and it's been a long time since I've done anything with alcohol ink. So all I can do right now is just play with it and see if I can make it do something. And I really can't hardly touch. Oh, what is this right here? Oh, yay. I got these chemostats or whatever. Ha ha. Now I don't have to touch the cotton ball. Okay, so I'm going to put, see, as far as I can remember anyway, from using this stuff before, and I don't know if this is right. You all, oh boy, thank goodness for my neck towel. Now this may not work at all being on this cotton ball. Oh, wait a minute. I think I got to get a better grip on that. Let's get a better grip on it. I put green and blue together. Interesting. Interesting. So what if I put some more blue in this stuff? I think is supposed to do something to it too. I don't know what. Don't know. I just don't know. Now this is looking pretty doggone something. Now I just put this. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, I think that the cotton ball is not the right way to go. But I can't believe I give up all my daubers, and I had a whole bunch of them. I just gave them away. Or sold them. I don't know. They're not here anymore, though. I remember them going out the door. That's all I remember. Yeah, this cotton ball probably is definitely not the way to go because it sucks up that. But now my alcohol ink has been in here for like forever. So I'm not using it for anything else. So let me just do this then. Yeah, I should have one because the daubers are like a little sponge. Okay, so there. Now, so what if I put more green on this piece right here? I don't know what I'm doing. Remember, you guys, I'm not teaching a darn thing. All I'm doing is playing because I haven't played with this stuff in so long, and I needed to pull it out and see what it does. And now this might make me go back to some videos, other people that know what they're doing, videos, so that I can maybe do stuff. Makeup sponges or kitchen sponges you can use as a dauber. Yeah, makeup sponges. No. You know what? I think I do have makeup sponges. Wait a minute. Let me look over here in this. I might have. Not that I use makeup because you can't fix perfect. Just kidding. That was rude. Okay, I'm going to go look right over here in this little bin thing here. I do. Oh my goodness. I do have makeup sponges. Let's see, I can wipe the dust off this jar. But I do have makeup sponges. A whole jar full. a Christmas jar full. And so this, yeah, see this, that, yeah, let's throw that cotton ball in the garbage. Okay. And there's Vanessa. Hi, Vanessa. Good to see you too. You have, oh, they have them on Amazon. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So now actually this here is not a bad thing, you know? I wonder if I were to take and put like, I wonder what happens if you just like do a drop. Oops, that's going to be too much of a drop. I wonder if I do a drop and then what if I, what if I take a skinny, do I have a skinny? Yeah, skinny brush. Now see, when you don't know what you're supposed to do with these, like I don't have a clue. Look, I made a flower. Oopsie. So yeah, so I made a flower, sort of, kind of like a flower. And then, what is this? Distress paint. Okay. I have more in here. What's this? Distress paint. Okay, what's that calling? Okay, so then what if I were to, what if I were to go down like this with alcohol ink? And make like leaves, like stems. Just putting a little bit on the, well, I should have stayed skinny. Well, apparently you can use alcohol. I don't know if I'm supposed to say alcohol or alcohol. I can make a whole flower garden. It was amazing how let me see here. Okay. Hi, Shelley and Debbie and Miss Glenda, Dr. Glenda. Glenda's a doctor. So if anybody needs medical attention, well, that one I had too much on right there. So I'll make that a different kind of a flower. So you can actually, now see this stuff dries real quickly. So maybe you're not supposed to do this. Well, see now that one real glumpy right there. But then I could put like, I wonder what that happens if you just go, I'm just touching the tip down here a little bit. I don't know. But you know what? That ain't all that bad, I don't think. So see that just dropped the drop there. It's flying saucer. Doctor of Education, teach high school. Love every minute of it. Oh, Dr. Glenda Baker, you teach high school. You are brave. Oh, and I can use it on fabric, says Candy. Okay. Oh, I think that'd be awesome on on fabric. Gee. Oh, look what happened here. I put a drop there, and for some reason and I put a drop of blue on top of the blue, but it made a like a halo of pink around it. Isn't that something? You know, when you don't know how to do something, it ain't no reason not to try because you don't know what you're going to come up with. I like how that went. That blue spot. And then, you know, this can be a background for some mixed media. I wonder if I try to put a little, that is so cool. All them little blue spots I put on there. Where are they? Right there. And how that pink went over there. Hi, Angela. Boy, one day I want to talk to you, Angela. I am so curious as to how you do voiceovers and where you do voiceovers and what she does. That VO means voiceover. She does voiceovers. I'm not sure exactly what that means. What happens if I go like this in the middle of them? What'll happen? See, that's what you got to do. You say, well, I wonder what'll happen if I do this. You are quite the teacher yourself, dear Lizzie. Okay, you can spray regular alcohol on it and make spots. Oh, spray regular alcohol and make spots? Get out of here. Well, I don't have spray. But I got alcohol right here. I have some alcohol. What if I just stick my handle in this alcohol and get a dot of alcohol? What will that do? What will that dot of alcohol do? It should do something. It shouldn't just stand around and do nothing. Let me just, wow, why? See, wherever I'm putting that alcohol now on the blue, it's turning like a pink. Magic appears. This can be just a really awesome little background for any kind of a take a small bottle and spray it. Okay, I'm gonna have to find me a small spray bottle, but not right now because I don't even know where to look. But look at the spots where I did put the alcohol. Let's see, I can't get, where's the camera? Right there. The spots where I dropped the alcohol, it is awesome how it just made like a halo, pink halo on the blue ink. And here where I put it on the green, it made like a little, there's probably a lot of stuff you can do with this stuff. There's probably a lot of stuff you can do with this stuff. I'm telling you. Then, those look like bubbles. They look like bubbles. So if I were to do, holy macajanolis, what I was interested in too is these little containers. This is a plastic container that I get my drinks in. I get from Walmart. I get these sugar-free drinks, and they come in these containers, and I just can't hardly throw them away. I think they're just awesome. So I got a lot of these containers, and then I label them, and I've got them in a shoe rack on a door. And 2 of these will fit in each shoe holder shoe hanger thingy that you hang on the back of a door. So I'm wondering now then, This is what I'm, okay, so now if I try one of these, now I wonder what will happen if dip and drop is what you just did. I've always wondered about these. I've seen people use stamps and dip them. Do you have an eyedropper? Yes, I have. Where are they? I don't know where they are either. Wait a minute. I got to write these things down. Eyedropper and spray. Wait a minute. Where's my pencil? I need to get me pencil. I need pencil so I can write stuff down on a piece of paper. I need a piece of paper. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Oh, paper. Now, I need to get an eyedropper. And these are what, okay, alcohol inks. Now, I'm going to keep this little note. Okay, makeup sponge. And a spray bottle for alcohol. Okay, so if I write those down, that's good. Now, yeah, you save everything for a purpose. You never know. And I'm telling you, once you get rid of something because you haven't used it in forever, then you'll realize, oh man, I shouldn't have got rid of that because I could have used it. And so sad. Well, that's too tight on there. Now, and so I'm looking for the lid to put the lid back on. Oh, good night, noise. I just love my towels hanging around my neck. Telling you guys, these are amazing. Now, what was I going to do? Oh, this. So I'm just going to put some on this makeup sponge. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. And this blending solution, I'm going to put a little bit of that right there in which I'm not sure, that might just be alcohol. I don't know. But I wonder if I can color. Oh, Elizabeth. Look at that. Would you just look at that? Now, what if I add a little bit more of this blending solution? Because it's still very, oh my word. And I'm just kind of swirling it. You know what else comes in such a nice container is like my coffee creamer. I get this, it's a plastic bottle and it's in a shape it's almost got a shape of a body, like it's got like a bust in the skirt, that's the shape. And I've thrown so many of them away, and I don't like throwing them away because they just look like they can be used for something. And like these, the label just peels off and then it's clean. I mean, you don't have nothing left over. And the same way with this powdered creamer that I get, you can just peel that plastic label off. And I really want to learn. I could make a doll. I know I could make a doll out of them, which I have made one doll out of one of those. But I know we've got so many things in our house that we can repurpose or just decorate up. This is amazing right here. And see, that just gives that whole little thing. And I have a lot of things that I have stored in just these little, but I've got so many that I'm starting to throw them away, And so, and I really don't want to throw them away. Well, some of them I've put in the bin that goes to the thrift shop because they could probably use them there, or maybe if they put like 10 of them in a bag and put them for sale for $1, people would buy them just for storage, people that don't already drink this kind of drink. What do you think? I love this. So now what if I were to do, and then with these makeup sponges, you can just get crazy with different colors. Do I have something in here that's like that's like blue? I wondered if I had something that was like a yellow. What is this? Salmon? Huh, what is that? It looks almost, well, I don't know. Well, we'll just check. Okay, I can't zoom. I don't have no zoom. I can move my camera down. Whoops. Well, maybe I can't do that because I don't have a zoom, Vanessa. So, hi, Daphne. And Roy and Rosangela. That's a pretty name, Rosangela. Oh, Skeeter. I'm sure that must be my child because nobody else has a name so silly as that. But then he chose his own name. Long story, but he chose his own name. You bought what'd you buy for Jamie at the auto parts store? Yeah, sorry, girls. I can't zoom in because I don't have that option. Let me check something here. I'm looking now to see if there's like any way that I could click on here for it to zoom, but I don't see any zoom option. Let's see. What does this mean here? I don't know what some of this stuff means. Yes, my how lovely dear Hubster is over here. He's had his surgery and he's doing very, very well with it. I just put that salmon, just put a drop on here. This is pretty cool. Isn't that fun when we find something pretty cool? I'm going to see if I can bend this tripod thing down a little bit to make the camera a little closer. Wait a minute. I got to untie it from this lamp thing. Okay, so I untied it from the lamp thing. And then I want to bend it. Oh, you bought her an oil lamp. Oh, that's awesome. They live off grid, so the oil lamp is awesome. Baby, did you have more baby? Oh, fixing to have baby goats. Okay, you sent me a picture of Jamie's lamp. Okay, I'll look at that after a little bit. I'm going to see what I can do about. See if I can get this bent down just a little bit. But when I do that, it wants to pull that shelf. Okay, let's see what happens here now. Oh, that might be a little better. I just moved the whole camera down. And then I got to tie this thing so it doesn't swing. I'm going to tie that again. So sorry about all that mess. No, I'm not sorry. What the heck? It's just what I do. There, that's a little bit better, isn't it? It's just so it's a little bit closer. Hi, Jessica. My goodness. Daphne, I'm just playing with alcohol ink because it is something that I haven't played with in so long that I put it on my reminder cards and I pull a card and just to decide, just so my cards can decide what I want to do, is to bring something out that I haven't done anything for a while. Now look at this. I could glue gems on here. It's nice. And so that's how it will go on plastic really well. That's awesome. And what if you just put, yeah, that old Skeeter, he's got some baby goats. When he was a kid, still at home, we raised goats. We had a lot of goats, and we would milk the goats, and it was amazing. We were always tending to goats, and I miss them now, but now I'm too old to keep up with something like that. All the farming stuff that we did when those kids were little. But now, what if I were to? I'm just thinking, I might mess things up by doing this, but I still want to try. And that's what you can do. You just say, well, I wonder what will happen if I do this. And then you do something. So now I just put a drop of blue on here. And these containers, it's like the Walmart brand of Crystal Light. I don't know how good it is for you, but at least it has no sugar. When you're diabetic, you got to just whatever works. My son was here, my youngest son, your brother, Skeeter, was here earlier this morning. And I don't know if he thinks that this is the Hobby Lobby itself. But he left here with a carving tool so he can carve stamps out of erasers. And he also left with a stack of my Zentangle books. And I said, now you remember, Billy, where those live. They're not going to live at your house forever. He says, why not? I said, remember where they live. I know where you live. I'll come get them. And so, which he knows I won't come get them. I don't have no way to get there. But anyhow, yeah, they think that this is the Hobby Lobby right here. He says, I'm helping you de-stash. But yeah, I don't mind. In fact, I enjoy it when my kids come and get things because then I know they're doing something crafty. And so, oh, they're calling for a foot of snow in your neck of Arizona. Oh my word, Steve. Keep them babies warm. Yes, you keep my grandchildren warm. My blue rose. I still love that story about the blue rose. What other color can I put on there? Let's do this one. Let's put some. I have a lot of these things are cheap. These makeup sponges, and that's better than buying the daubers because these makeup sponges, you can get a whole big package of them at the Dollar Tree for $1. Well, maybe they're $1.25 now. I don't know, but because I heard that everything is going up a quarter at the Dollar Tree. 25%. Why is it going up that much? Oh, see? This is awesome. Is this not awesome? This is awesome. You have to agree with me there. And so this is something rather than to buy the, because I don't think the sponge daubers are any different than this, except the sponge dauber things, they've got Tim Holtz's name on them. And so if you just have to have his name on your stuff, well, then go buy them. But otherwise, you can use these. Look at that. I could decorate that lid. And look how pretty that is. Now, see, nobody would throw that away. This would be neat too, like even at birthdays or Christmas time or something. If you bought somebody just like a dish towel for Christmas or something, you would stuff it inside here and it'd be wrapped. Put it all in Kathy Moorman says she has a Hobby Lobby house. Yes, I really have a Hobby Lobby style house. I do. And I've got a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and now I got, but I didn't have any black ink, and I can't believe that in the mail. Did I show you guys these two inks I got in the mail today? And they were, and then I said, oh, I didn't order them. And then it was from Renee. It says, Renee, enjoy, much love, Renee Suzanne from Renee S. Cole. And that she's, because I said I didn't have any black ink, now I have plenty of black ink. Thank you so much, Renee. I don't know if you see that you're in the group, but oh my goodness. Yes, Amy. These towels, the bow towels are amazing, and you got it with you all the time. You just have it with you all the time. And I am one that just needs a towel with me all the time because I make a mess. Gosh, that's nice. I like this. And then you could decorate this even more. You can go around with maybe some washi tape or so many different things you can do. The alcohol ink, just a starter that you can, and you just daub it on there. You just daub it right on there. And then I brought this paper because I want to see what it'll do on paper. What on just plain paper. This is just, well, plain. It is mixed media. The Strathmore mixed media paper. I only buy this kind of paper when it's buy one get one free at well, I haven't been forever over to Michael's, but many times they'll have their Strathmore papers buy one and get one free. That's when that's usually when I go to get my paper. But lately I do so many different things for paper. Like you can take a cereal box apart and you can paint that whole thing white. Just use it, just gesso it white or paint it white, and there you have paper. And I mean paper to do your art on, and it's actually, yeah, let's throw that one back in that box. I'll have to have Pops or do that one tomorrow. But see, these cards are going to really help me, my reminder prompt cards, because they give me a reminder to get things that I already have out and play with them. And so and that's what I need, because I got so many things and I don't use. Well, I use them, but I just go for so long without using them. And so, golly gee, Christmas, what do I want to do here? I'm going to take this skinny part of the, And so my prompt cards are my just little reminders that I have this and I need to use it. And so now if I didn't pull this on a prompt card, there is no way I would be using alcohol ink today. I'd probably be just in there sewing. Now see, it's a flower. Oh, thank you for clunking them trolls. Thank you for clunking trolls. We just do not like it. The trolls, no. We don't like them. We don't like trolls. We're not going to let them in our area. No. Whack them. Just give them. It's like playing whack-a-mole. Make some sky up here, I think. I think. See, and you don't know what's going to happen until you try. Just till you try it. And when you do something like this, and like this isn't really looking like a whole bunch of something, but when you do something like this, because I'm already thinking about what can I put on there next. So then you've got a mixed media something going on. I wonder if I would take some of this reddish color, right, like this, and then go in here like this. Make a different kind of flower. Yeah, see? Isn't that pretty? I think it's just gorgeous. I think it's just gorgeous. I think that is just the cat's meow. Are we getting a lot of trolls in there? Why do they want to be trolls? You know what I just learned about? I just learned about Karens. Do you guys know anything about Karens? I never knew anything about Karens till something showed up on my YouTube things you might want to watch, and they was about Karens. And I didn't know Karen was like a. Now, if anybody of your names is Karen, don't take this personally, but they apparently there's male Karens and female Karens and all kind of Karens, but Karens they're silly people. Do not delete, block, and report. I don't know really on some of these. How do you figure out? Oh, I see. Then when they put just a link in there and they're not they're not if they put a link and they're not a if they're not a oh good night, they're not a moderator, then you know that they're wow. That's terrible that people just want to be ugly. But yeah, if there's a link in there and it wasn't put in by a moderator, then you do know it's. Yeah, just don't click on. And if somebody puts a link in there and they're not a moderator, please do not click on that link. Now I'm wondering if you get more. I wonder if you get more hmm, trolls if when you're in YouTube than in um oh than in StreamYard. Yes, alcohol inks. They're put out by Ranger, and they're alcohol based inks. And so they're not usually anything that you could use with that you use a paintbrush for, but you could use a paintbrush because I just did put some on a paintbrush. But and to see how people really use them, you really need to go on to some videos that shows what all you can do with the alcohol ink. And because right now I don't have a clue. And it's weird because I have done alcohol inks in the past quite a bit, and but I have forgotten exactly what I do with them. So they've just been sitting in my stash of beautiful things like forever. And I this is why I made these prompt cards up, is so that I it's a reminder for me that that I have these things and I need to use them. And and so and like I say, they're I can take this, and like this can be just a background, and then I can do any kind of a mixed media art kind of thing around it, over it. I can go over it by just doodling. And I like to doodle. So so I'm doodling. It's like a little sunflower. And put some sunflower seeds just poking up in the corner here. And when you are doing any kind of a little art project, you really do not have to have like rules or go just like the directions say. You just kind of do whatever you want to do. And you will end up with your own beautiful little piece of art. So I can just go with put a little mushroom there, and maybe I'll put a little mushroom here. And you can just go with whatever. And make your little art thing. And you do not have to, you don't have to follow directions. You just make your own directions. And so then maybe I would go with make me a little and here I'm just picked up a Sharpie because that's what I have right here. And just doodling. Just do a little doodling. Just a little doodling. There, I made that one look like it went behind that little stem. And these kind of things are fun, just fun. And just to have a little bird in the sky. And there you go. There's a little bird. Let's make another bird. There's so many things. Just so many things. Maybe I'll make another little mushroom growing right there. And when you're doodling, it's just fun. Just got finished with supper, so I need to watch the beginning. But granddaughter wanted to play with these and couldn't remember what to do except with stencil. Mine spray everywhere. Okay, a stencil. A stencil. You know what? I don't have a stencil, but I sort of have a stencil. I have a punch and I punched this card. Oh, see that one, it got a little bit, it went through and went to that page back there. But I can still keep adding stuff to this. I can even start adding glue papers on it or something. I can do things. I can do whatever I want. Okay, so now let me do that stencil thing. And you know what? It's pretty cool too. If you forget how something is supposed to be used, then just use it. And don't worry about the directions. See there? That is cool as a cucumber. Cool as a cucumber. Look at that. That is good. So you can use them with stencils. These makeup sponges, and not just for alcohol inks, any kind of paint. Oh, the story about the blue rose. Yeah, Skeeter was the one that sent me that story. Oh my gosh. I just love that story. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. Yep. Skeet was the one that sent me that. Well, that's one that doesn't open. And I think it's just so adorable. And Skeeter's the one that has my granddaughter with the Down syndrome. And so it's extra special for him. This is really cool. And this is really neat that I punched that. I punched that in the not a greeting card, but a plain card. And it in a plain card, and that makes a nice stencil. Yeah, I don't think you'd be able to put this like out on a paint palette and like actually paint with it. I don't think. Now this is where a spray. Don't I spray in here? What's this? I do have some kind of spray in here. What is this? Accents. What kind of spray is that? I remember buying this. I bought that when I went to a. Ooh, I don't remember what you call it. I went somewhere and bought this. I went with friends I went with friends and went to a whole bunch of people are showcasing their products and all, and it's called something. And we went to Orlando, and it's called something. I don't know what it's called. Forgot that word too. Give that a little bit more green. We just keep adding stuff. That's cool. Expo. I went to an expo. That's what it was. Expo. I knew it'd come to me. What is this? Glam glitter paint. Glam glitter paint. I got more stuff in there than just alcohol inks. Gosh, when I shake something, my whole... Hi, Rebe. Oh, so you can spray onto the sponge. Yes, I could spray onto the sponge. Give me a sponge. Okay, let me get... Is there another spray in here? I'm finding neat stuff in this treasure box. And I thought it was all just... I think I had another spray in here. Well, maybe not. Just the green one. Okay, that's fine. All right. I'm going to spray... on the sponge. You can put color on your hands. Sure. And then I can wipe it on my towel because I have a towel right there hanging on my neck. And that will even make my towel pretty, see? Put color in my towel. Just play. Just keep playing. Just keep playing. Just color. Just put color. Now, these things here, distress paint, but it's like in a daubery thing. It's got like a daubery thing. I wonder what this paint with the daubery thing does. Does it do something? Oh, it's really pretty color. Oh, I guess I have to get it all on the daubery thing. Looks like a bingo dauber. I used to have some bingo daubers, which I used on things. See, now this is an alcohol ink, but it's a bingo dauber. Well, it's not a bingo dauber, but you know what I'm saying. I wonder if I could put, what if I put this in the middle of my flower? Oh, see there? It just beautified my flower. Oh, good. Oh, good. Daphne is doodling. And Charlotte, hi, Charlotte. We did jelly plates on canvas, brushes, and markers. So I'll get makeup sponges and try that. I'm doing this with a 5-year-old. Oh my gosh. That is the best. A 5-year-old. I love arting with children because children don't expect perfection. Sometimes it's hard to art with people because some people want to think that everything they do has to be perfect, but everything they do is perfect. They just don't realize it's perfect. And I guess I was like that for a while, that I didn't, I kind of criticized what I did. And And you know, we shouldn't do that. We do the best we can, and 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 like this here. The more I do with this here little page right here, the more will happen to it, the better that it will get. See? And so just doodling, just doodle. Just doodle. You can do so much doodling. Where'd I put my little marker here? I think I'm going to take this flower on this paper here and just kind of outline that flower with my Marks a Lot. What is this called? Sharpie. Okay. But look at there, see? And then I can go around this little one and go around this little one if I want to. Just make sort of like a frame it. And every one you do will come out different. Everything you do. Now see where that alcohol has set on there for a while? You can see it looks like just bubbles. It looks like bubbles. So I wonder if I could just go around this flower too. And just do a little bit more doodle bugging. I'm glad that this is working this time on the YouTube live stream. The last time I tried, it must have been my computer. Because then I rebooted my computer and then it's better. So it must have been my computer. There we go. That's kind of fun. Kind of fun. You just never know what you're going to end up with. What you're going to end up with. There's littler birds there. Now, let's see. What else do I want to try. I want to try now another little piece of this photo paper. A little piece of little photo paper. Man, you can buy this photo paper. I always find it at thrift shops. Well, and you can get it for next to nothing at thrift shops because people just don't use it a whole lot anymore. And so you can every piece that I have, I think has come from a thrift shop. I want to just do blue because I want to just make water. I just want to make water. And then I want bubbles. I just want bubbles. Water in my bubbles or bubbles in my water. Aqua. Skater, I need your muscles. Thank you, Charlotte. You guys are so awesome. Our computer just pooped out today. Repair guy took the hard drive for a week. Fingers crossed we don't need to have a whole new computer. It's about 6 years old. Oh, you know what? You know what I think they do with these computers? They make them so they self-destruct in just a short while. And so that you have to go buy a new one. That's what I think. Dirty dogs. Wait a minute. Why is that not giving me no color? Okay, come on. Give me some color. Why is that not doing that? Oh, well, it is giving me some color, but maybe the aqua doesn't give me any more color than that. Okay, well, maybe I didn't shake it. Shake it, but don't break it. Took your mama 9 months to make it. It's just like the phones. It seems like your phone breaks 2 days after the warranty wears off. You got to go get a new one. So if you buy $100 phone or you buy an iPhone that costs $1 million, doesn't matter. It's going to break 2 days after warranty runs out. That's how they design them. I'm making some water, some pretty little water. It was so fun having my granddaughters over a while ago. But my little 6-month-old granddaughter, why are babies not cuddly anymore? She just wants to keep moving and moving and moving and moving. Moving and grooving is what she wants to do. And I said, please just snuggle with me. Kaya is her name. Kaya. Kaiya. And but she just doesn't want. Why do I keep picking up that one I can't get open? Oh, why do I not? Let me try this one. But yeah, she just didn't want to cuddle. I even fed her bottle, and she was in such a weird position before she got herself comfortable. But I think she's afraid she might fall asleep. So she has to be real careful that she doesn't be still, because she might accidentally fall asleep, and that would not be good in her world. Oh, which I usually have my bracelets on. I had to take them off because she kept putting them in her mouth. She'd grab them and put them in her mouth. I said, nope, you ain't dying on my watch by a choked bead. So I took them off. It's the first time I had them off since my birthday. That's when I got them, was for my birthday. I don't know if this actually looks like water, but it's pretty water. It's pretty colors. Very pretty colors. Do I have? Nope. 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 I do have droppers. Beat stick. Hey Liz, I just want to say that my mom Victoria watches your live stream all the time. When my dad got sick a while back, you kept her and all of us safe. Now he's well, and we want to thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you. Hi, Lala Gamalori Way. Yes, I came back on. Well, it was a while, because as soon as I went off, then my son and his wife and my granddaughters came. And so I couldn't try to come right back on again, because I had grandchildren to love on. So I guess that was my spirit guides telling me that, no, you can't live stream right now, because you got your sons on the way over. And they don't ever tell me when they're coming. So they just come, which of course that's what I want them to do. I don't want them to wait for an invitation, because I wouldn't give anybody an invitation unless I had my house all clean and I had snacks ready for them and stuff. And since my house is never all clean, well, yeah, it doesn't work. So that's why I say you all just need to come on. Just come on down the road, just come on down. And does that fit on there? Yeah, that fits on there. Now, what I want to do here, well, I don't have a dropper right here with me. Did I write that on my list? So I'll be sure and put it with my stuff. Eyedropper. Yes, I did. I wrote it. I did. I done indeed wrote it. You fell asleep while the Gamalori Way? Why'd you do that? Now I'm just dropping alcohol. This is 70% isopropyl. I never can say that word. Now let me see once this alcohol that I'm splashing on there sits for a minute and see if it does anything magical. This is on photo paper. Okay, there's a lot dripped on there. Isopropyl. Isopropyl alcohol. Maybe that's how it's said. I don't know. There's some words I don't know how to say. Oh, Alicia, you are so sweet. You guys quit saying sweet things because you just don't know me in real life. I am a old crab. I'm an old crab. Really? I do not like to be a crab. I just, you know, I think everybody in the world should just be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Okay, I'm going to let that alcohol dry on there and see what happens to that. I'm going to bring this one back over here. And what do I want to do with this? What is this here? Let me see. Oh, that's just like paint. Okay, distress paint pistachio, something pistachio. Okay. But it's pistachio. That won't show up so much on here. What else do I have? What other color do I have? What color is this? Is this the same thing? Yeah, this is the same. Yeah, it's the same thing. So I want to try something here. So I'm going to try something with this. So I got the lid and I got the paint. I'm going to drop some paint on my glass mat here. Let me just put some on there. Now I'm going to use the lid. And I'm going to make some circles. And then here we are going with mixed media here. Starting out with alcohol ink. A while back I used to do prompts. And I had all these things on prompts. On cards. And then I would just go through and pick a card and do whatever. Put on my mixed media, whatever the card called for. And that was always fun. And I really need to do that more because it was fun. And the thing is, when you get a whole bunch of this kind of stuff done up, like this is done on mixed media paper, so it's kind of a heavy paper. And it's kind of a heavy paper. So I'll wipe that right on my towel. And then I will wipe. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'm going to, what should I do? I'm going to take this and then we'll go like this. I don't know what's going to happen there, but it's going to leave that like that. Okay, let's see what happens when that dries. And then I'm going to take this one. No, I'm going to take this one. And then I'll just go ahead and put some of it up in that corner and some of it down in this corner. Okay, good. Then I'll take my handy dandy towel and I'll wipe it up with that towel. That means it's going to stain the towel. Then when I wash that towel, it'll still be stained and my towel will be more pretty. Dances with pit bulls. I haven't seen you in so long. It is good to see you. You know, one time you showed you were doing like a tour around your area, around your house or apartment or whatever it is. And I said, oh my gosh, I would like to live there. Your living space is so beautiful. So beautiful. And you know what? You had when I watched you, you had a place on your wall and you had like all these necklaces hanging. Well, I had to do the same thing. I said, yep, I got to do that. And I did because I thought it was beautiful. Very boho. Yes, your house is very, very boho. And it is beautiful, beautiful. There's no getting around that one. It's beautiful. Okay, now I want to get, let's see. Look at this here one. Is this a dauber or is this? Oh, this will work. This will work. Yes, she does the boho. And oh my gosh. And what else I love that she does, Miss Dances with Pit Bulls. You guys go watch her. Look at her. For one thing, she's so fun to listen to. She's just like calming. But slow stitching on satin quilt. Slow stitching on her quilt blocks. Satin crazy quilt. I don't even know what I'm saying. Satin crazy quilts. And then she does embroidery stitches and slow stitches on them. And oh my gosh, are they beautiful. Nothing so beautiful. So be sure and go over to her channel. She needs friends. She always says that. She goes, I need friends. I don't know if she says it anymore, but she used to say that. Now she's got a lot of friends. So y'all be her friends. I don't know if she actually dances with pit bulls. But you might as well dance. If you got to dance with a pit bull. You hear all of these war stories or sad stories or scary stories about pit bulls. But everybody that I've ever known that has had a pit bull, their pit bulls have been like a baby. They've been so spoiled rotten and they're just so docile. So I don't know where all that. I think some people train their pit bulls to be mean. But you could train any dog to be. You can train your husband to be mean if you wanted to. If you want something mean. See, there I used the edge of one of my cards. I only tell the truth. Dances with pit bulls. I only tell the truth. Yep. Okay. Look how that's coming along. Look at that. Started with a spray with just alcohol ink. So that alcohol ink, and look, now see here, my little container. Look how pretty that is. That's all alcohol ink on that. It's not rubbing off. It's on there for life. On there for life. And then see, you can, like when you do something like this with a mixed media, then you can cut them apart to make ATCs out of it or bookmarks out of it. You can just most anything out of that. That's pretty. I need to do more mixed media because I haven't done it. Now I'm seeing here that this ink on this is peeling off. Why? Now let me see this one. Is it peeling off of this one too? Because this is also... No, there must be different kinds of photo paper because it's not peeling off of this one, yet it is peeling off of this one. For some odd... Well, maybe not. Well, not right there, though. Why just right there in that one spot? Oh, but then it does want to peel right there. Well, maybe you can use that as... Oh, I wonder if that's where... Oh, I wonder if it's peeling where the alcohol went. I wonder. Well, let's just put more color on there. Let's just play with it. Yeah, well, for once, it's working on this one. It's staying on this one. But for some reason, I guess there's different kinds of photo paper. And this one, it's peeling, not where I put the alcohol ink, but where I put the alcohol, where I splashed the alcohol, is where it's peeling. So it just makes you wonder. It just makes you wonder. This here, what I'm doing on here is what I'm actually doing on my dining room floor. Oh, spray with Krylon clear coat when dry. I have some of that. Okay, there is a photo paper that will peel. Now let me see this one. This one that's peeling is Hewlett Packard Premium Plus Glossy. That's the one that's peeling. Inkjet. This one is Glossy Borderless. Same thing. It's Canon though. This one's a Canon Glossy Borderless Photo, prints right from your printer. But it doesn't. I'll be darned. Well, I wonder why. It's just a different brand. But oopsie, I just dropped my card right in my paint. See how much attention I pay? But I will, that's what I'm going to do. I got some of that Krylon sealer. I got some of that. I do know I have that. Roberta's in her jammies. It's dark and cold and rainy. And I'm not going out for ice cream. Oh, man. Once I have a bunch done, I use the Krylon. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. That's good to know. Okay, I'll wipe that off. Put that back in there. And see, that already looks pretty. I will spray that with Krylon. There's other things I can do on there too. Oh, I got to wipe up my paint so I can get more color on my towel. Need more color on my towel because I'm doing art project on my towel. Because otherwise, if it's just plain white, that's boredom. Who wants anything that's just plain ordinary white? I don't have any orange on this one. Well, darn. And see, now I have to. Yeah, it's been too long since I did alcohol ink. Oops, I can't put that lid on there yet because I need my lid. Now this one here is done on mixed media paper, which the ink kind of went through a little bit on the mixed media paper. Beautiful. 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 That's beautiful. You can do anything once your background done. Add acrylics or gesso modeling paste or even stitch. Yes, that's right. So every one of these are just a beginning. Every one of these are just a beginning of a masterpiece. A masterpiece. Oh man, I didn't put on orange rings on that one. Oh, where'd that go? What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. Oh, they have a. Oh. Let's put some here too. It's my orange ring day. I need orange circles. Pretty. Very pretty. Very pretty, my dear. I wonder if I could go over this. See, look. I can mix media this whole container. These are pretty, see? Look at them. Look at that, see? You can just go to town with this stuff. I'm telling you. Go downtown. Downtown where all the lights are bright or something like that. Downtown. The Supremes. Do you all remember that? I don't know that song very well. You young people probably don't even know who the Supremes are. But I used to love them when I was like a teeny bopper. When I was a teenager, now I'm a queenager, so yeah, see? I like it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. You know what? This is going to be fun. Okay, see now, ladies and gents, boys and girls, peas and carrots, biscuits and gravy. I had biscuits and gravy this morning at the restaurant. Our daughter took us to the restaurant, to the breakfast club. We got a breakfast club up around the corner. And Motown, yes. And we have not, hubby and me have not been, which his name is now Roadrunner. His new name is Roadrunner because he takes road runs every day. He tells me he'll go road run. That means he's going to walk to the end of the driveway and back. That's his exercise about 25 times a day. And so then Alicia said, she says, well, since you're the queen unicorn, then Papa should be the road runner. And I said, road runner he is. Roadrunner. That is who my hubster is now. He's the Roadrunner. And I've already told my children, stop in the name of, oh, good night. Now I want to go tell Alexa to sing me some Supreme songs. And so now, Alicia, here ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Oh my gosh. Yes, I got to go listen. Papa was a rolling stone. Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys, you guys are ex-hippies, right? And so, or flower children, something. But so now the hubster his new name is the Roadrunner. And I've already told my kids. Your Alexa heard you? I love Alexa. I love her. I mean, she sang me Christmas carols. She has said so much. Oh, she's playing Stop in the Name of Love. Oh, how wonderful. But yes, so I told my son when he was here today, my daughter-in-law, I said, now his birthday comes up in February and his new name is Roadrunner. I already checked. There's a whole bunch of Roadrunner t-shirts online and that there might be even Roadrunner other things. I said, I want you all to shower him with Roadrunner stuff because that's his new name. He's a Roadrunner. He's the Roadrunner Papa Hubster. And Kay is still a hippie. Good. That's good. Total ex-hippie. And your home shows it too. Dances with pit bulls. Yes. Yep. Roadrunner is his name. Alicia, you're the one that mentioned it, right? I think. Yeah. Yeah. See, and we can be ex-hippies. That doesn't mean that you had to do the LSD and all that stuff. A hippie soul never dies. That's right. I seen some pocketbooks. They were on, where they advertised so many things on Facebook. And Winnie the Pooh entered the public domain in 2022. Oh, really? But oh, now I forgot what I was going to say. I can so easy. My mind just gets off track so easily. So very easily. And so, okay, I have to see what I'm going to do tomorrow. Where's my things? My things. Where'd I put my thing? Oh, they're right here next to the snake. You're older than Play-Doh? Oh, hi, Deborah Lyles. Love Motown. See, now when I go back out in the front room, I'm going to turn on. There's a few things I want to do. And so I need to have music while I do them since Papa's already went to the North 40. I have these cards for those of you who are late bloomers in your bloomers. I made these cards and each one of these cards has got something on it a type of a craft or a art or something mainly that I seem to leave sit on a shelf and I don't do anything with it. And so far I've picked, and I want to do one a day. I don't know if I'll always get to do one a day, but first I pulled the card unicorn. And so I colored a unicorn in my unicorn book. The second card I pulled was paper doll. And so yesterday I made a paper doll, or the day before. And then this card I picked alcohol ink. So I knew I was going to play with alcohol ink. And heard it through the grapevine. Hi, Tammy Wolf. Okay, so I'm going to go back here somewhere, right here, and I'm going to pull this card. What's ever written on this card is a reminder of what I am going to do tomorrow. So let's see what I'm going to do tomorrow. Mixed media. You know what? I think I'm going to put, since this is almost like a mixed media right here, I think I'm going to put this one back, and I'm going to pick another one, just so it'll be different than what I'm doing today. Because if I do a mixed media tomorrow, it will be very similar to what I'm doing right here. So I'm going to pull this one. Canvas. Okay, so I'm going to take out a canvas tomorrow. That says canvas. So tomorrow I'm going to take out a canvas, and I don't know what I'm going to do on the canvas. There is so much you can do on a canvas. And I have got some square canvases that I haven't touched in 100 years. And so I'm going to pull one of them canvases out, and I'm going to wipe the dust off. I maybe should leave the dust on there because it'd be part of the something. I don't know. But anyway, it will be part of nothing. But tomorrow's going to be a canvas, and maybe I'll go live with it. I don't know that. I want to go. I want to do a canvas. I mean, I do want to go live each time I do something, and see. And I know I'm stepping on other people's toes, but there is so many people that do lives now that the you can pick. You got so many. Suspicious Minds by Elvis. Oh my gosh, Elvis was our hero. And so anyway, you can always choose who you want to go watch live. And you can watch me for live for 10 or 15 minutes and go watch somebody else for 10 or 15 minutes and do that thing. But now you all know I read. I always read at the end of my videos. And I'm going to read today out of a do you have to have a certain amount of subscriber to go lives? Gosh, I don't think so. Sugar pie, honey bun. Oh my gosh, you guys are putting up all these. You guys are putting up all of these neat songs. So I'm going to pull out one card, and these postcards that I have, these are spirit cards. They're postcards from Spirit, a 52 card oracle deck. And these are, like I said, all of our ancestors are sitting up there on cloud 9, and they're watching us. They watch, they see what we're doing, and they see if we're worried about things we don't need to be worried about. They know everything, and they talk amongst one another, and then they send us these postcards. Well, this is today's postcard. It says, "Dearest you," and I don't read these ahead of time. I just pick one out. Okay, dearest you, the common sayings, "be in the world but not of it," and "wear the world loosely," refer to the need to be engaged with life while not being attached to specific outcomes. Do not take this world too personally, for you are one of the many co-creators here to play, and we have many ideas about how all this should play out. Just know the outcomes don't matter as much as the presence you bring to each experience and how you let yourself flow through life. There's a real freedom in knowing and accepting this. So will you wear the world loosely, or will you straitjacket yourself? It is your choice. Whatever happens, have the courage to keep trying to live as you are meant to. And when it comes to manifesting, don't worry about the how or even the why. We have that covered. Everything is going to turn out exactly as it should. Spirit has a plan. Loving you always and forever. And there you go. That's exactly it. That was my reading for today. Unchained Melody. Blue Velvet. Oh my gosh. That was Blue Velvet. Vince. What was his name? Blue Velvet. Okay, I can't remember. Unchained Melody. I love that song. You're so vain. I just feel like I'm going back in time. I feel like I'm going back in time to all of these beautiful songs that we used to listen to and sing along with. We'd sing along with them, and we could use the dish detergent bottle as a microphone, and we'd just sing along. I'm telling you, yeah. Thank you, Lala. Oh, Unchained Melody. I love that song. Blue Velvet. What is that one singer that I had a record. I had an album. Bobby Vinton. Bobby Vinton. Did he? I think he sang Blue Velvet too. Bobby Vinton. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Does anybody remember roller skating? I could not roller skate. I could ice skate. I could, oh, Janis Joplin. I could ice skate with the best of them when I was in Minnesota up until I was 14 when we moved to Florida. And then, well, there was no ice skating. Now there's places in Florida that have some malls and such that have skating rinks in them, and you can go. Um, um, oh, good. I was right. Yay. But I know I can't ice skate now. I'd fall and break a hip for sure. But so I thought, well, I can ice skate, and I could really ice skate good. I was good, really good. I have to say I was good, but then I was only 14. I mean, I started ice skating when I was like 6 or 7. And then I thought, well, I could not roller skate for nothing when we come to Florida. No, those roller skates would not stay under my body. They were supposed to stay under my body. They wouldn't stay under my body. They was up in the air, and my butt was skating. I could not do it. I finally, after a few whacks in the head, I said, no, I can't do it. You'd think that because I could roller skate, I mean, I could ice skate, that I could roller skate. I'm right here where Bobby Joe McAllister throws something off the Tallahatchie Bridge. Oh my God, that is such a sad song. But it was always one of our favorites, though, wasn't it? My goodness. Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh my gosh. When you think about, we are still those young people. We are still those young people. And that's what I always seen when I was working with the elderly. And I mean the very elderly and those even with memory issues, the memory care population. I could look at a little old wrinkled lady in a wheelchair and see her as a teenager. I could see her dancing. I could see her dressing up and putting on her makeup and her lipstick and her earrings to go out on dancing on Christmas Eve and stuff. And I could see that in these people. And though our young ones are still inside of us, I look at myself as a what do you call them? The Russian nesting dolls. I look at people as a Russian nesting doll, and that little tiny one all the way in the middle, that was the first decade of their life. And the next one was the second decade, and then the third one is the third decade, and all the way through. And so, and I kind of look at people, I look at people like the Russian nesting dolls, Marihuchi or something. There's a different word for it, but and I've got a beautiful set that was sent to me, and I just love them. But and but when you look at somebody who is elderly, and they, like today, when we left the restaurant, we had to walk into the parking lot. Me and Papa each had a cane. We didn't bring our walkers, we just brought canes. But it took us a while to get from the restaurant to the car. My daughter just sprinted all the way to the car. I said, Papa, oh, I, there was one lady that passed us when we were walking, and she goes, "Oh, you guys are so cute." I said, "We were a lot faster when we were running down the aisle, when we made it down the aisle, than we are now. 'Cause we're just so slow." And so, and yeah, I'm gonna go listen now. Now, how long have I been here? 1 hour and 6 minutes. And so, thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with me. Thank you so much, and for coming in. It says that there's still 32 people here, but I got 42 likes, so that means some have come and had to leave. So, but they left a like before they left, and so that warms my heart. It really does. Yes, and when we walk slow, we see more, and that is absolutely right. And that's what Papa was just saying too. When oh, who was we with? Oh, we were with Jennifer when she was bringing us. She brought us to her house and then back home when she had her Christmas Eve celebration. And Jennifer took us the scenic route home, so we could look at Christmas lights and things. And then she said, "Oh, Papa, I need to get you home so you can get comfortable with that knee." He goes, "No," he says, "I've been driving for so many years, and I could not watch the scenery. I could not watch the scenery because I had to keep my eyes on the road. But now I can watch the scenery." And so, yes, it is, when you grow older, you have time to slow down and smell the roses. And we talked about the blue roses the other night, which is absolutely amazing. But yes, we have time to slow down now. And so I want to thank you all. May God watch over you every step. I'm coughing now. I have to go get me a cough drop or something. But yes, may God watch over you every step you take, every move you make, bring you back safe and sound, healthy and happy to the next video. So now you go enjoy your life, enjoy your families, enjoy some music, and do some doodling. Just doodling. That'll be fine. God bless you all. And thank you again for coming.